jump on here if you want.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
whatever you want.
No. Let's do this thing. Are we? Oh, we are live. I don't hear you though. No, Mike D. Is there a button pushed?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right, Mike D and Sherry Ross, 2019 Derby City Classic.
Round 10 of the Banks.
Round 10 of the Banks.
Yep.
Well, we got to change this, Sherry Ross.
Oh, you got one hole up there, don't you? I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about that. Yeah.
It's still a race to three,
It is still a race to three. We're just doing a little bit of short rack banks. Your contenders, right. Scott Frost and Dennis Orcollo. Both of these guys have used their buybacks. We've going into round 10, we have 4 that have not used their buybacks yet.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. I did not know that.
Sky Woodward, James Aranis. Let's see, who else? My brain's going. Ruslan Chinakoff and Billy Thorpe.
Oh, very
have
cool.
not used their buybacks yet. There are 17 people still in the event at this point.
Sherry Ross with the information. I'm impressed. I like it.
Yeah, people want to know this stuff.
No, I agree. Yeah. I agree. I'm going to have to start studying.
Yes, that's where we are. One of these guys will be eliminated after this match.
Because they both have used a buyback already.
Yep.
Yeah, no, good point. Scott Frost using the old brake cue. It looks like the old Predator. Not the old,
Yeah.
It's relative.
It's the one with the actual Predator cat.
Previous model. Yeah, exactly. I owned it and loved it.
Yeah, if you're not used to the 9-ball banks and the rules, it's first person to bank in 5 balls. That's why we're playing with a 9-ball rack.
Right, right. 5 is 1 over half.
And it has to go clean. You can't do a combination bank. You have to contact the ball first that you are banking. Ball to the amount of rails that you have called into the pocket. You called it in cleanly. It can't brush off another ball. Can't double kiss the cue ball and go in. There's no combinations, no kick banks, nothing like that. Straight bank.
And, when I got here, I did not realize that you couldn't slide off another ball or anything like that, that would make it not count. I knew you couldn't kick bank, but...
or bank into a ball that's hanging in the hole.
Really, to me, is really reminiscent of old school 8-ball rules. Where it had to go clean. It had to go exactly as you called it, you know, and I did not realize those rules were that. So Dennis just got a ball?
Yeah, bar table, old school bar table pool.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so the numbers on your screen, the ones that are, you want to hit the update button. The one in the middle is your current game ball count, and the ones that are down by the names are the games won.
And Dennis has an O next to his name and a 0 next to his name.
Nah, Dennis Orcollo. We asked him how he says it.
Yeah.
He says Orcollo.
Orcollo. He's like, gosh darn it.
And with that
Let me emphasize.
Orcollo. Yeah, so that's the way we say it.
Orcollo. Well, I like it. Orcollo. Well, that's good to know. I've butchered some names. I'm sorry to say I have. I feel like I've been here 8 minutes. I've butchered a bunch of names already.
Yeah, it's easy to do with when you've got people from all over the world here.
Oh my gosh,
you look at them, and those European guys. Some of their names are just
Right.
We're just gonna go with your first name.
Yes.
All right, so
Dennis just pocketed the 2 balls as safety strategy, so it's spotted back up, but it's spotted as the 3. But yeah, he's just trying to leave Scott tough, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, both of the, Dennis is, in my opinion, probably for all round the best player, for all the games, the best player on the planet.
Yeah,
and a lot of people will agree with that. Scott is known for his one pocket, and in one pocket, what do? You bank balls all day long.
Right, exactly.
You don't have to go clean. You can bank a combination that's hanging in the hole, or stay up.
Ooh.
And Scott was doing the same thing, just pocketing the ball to lock up the 3 there to take away any banks. It looks like there might be a tiny bit of an alley between the 6-7 for the 3 to go.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to one rail the 6 ball.
Or the 8.
I had thought about 2 railing it, yeah.
Or is he looking 7. At the 7? The 7 behind the 8.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
I was thinking the 6 ball makes a better 2 railer. So, yeah, the 7 ball goes in 1 rail, it looks like.
Yeah, and he could 2 rail that 6 ball right back at where the cue ball is right now.
Yep.
Or is he shooting the 4? I can't tell which one he's banking. Usually I see these angles really good. It looks like he is shooting at the 7.
Yeah, I believe the 7.
Fire in the hole.
Nice, Dennis.
Let's see. Now we shoot the 8 back up table, or does he? He's banking the 9 ball cross side, which is going to open up the 6-4 some to give him a little bit more room to bank for where those balls can go.
No, I agree. I noticed they like the banks, the side pocket banks. When they can cross bank something into a side pocket, they generally.
Yeah, well, those are the ones we hit more often as regular pool players when you're playing pocket,
yes.
That 9 ball, 8 ball.
Yeah, a little long.
Yeah, hit that one just a little bit full.
Yeah.
And Scott may elect to shoot kind of the same kind of shot here. No.
Huh. Seems like he's got to do something with the 8 ball, but I guess we'll see. He could 2 rail the 9 maybe.
He could cross the 9. He could 2 rail the 9. He could 1 rail the 8, but if he 1 rails the 8, he really doesn't have a shot after that.
And he's jacked up on the 4, but he's a tall guy, so you don't know. But yeah, jacked up on the 4 makes that 8 especially tough. We'll see.
It looks like that 4 ball's in the way to be banking the 6.
Yeah, see, I just didn't think the 6 was an option. Honestly, he obviously feels the same way we do because he is not sure what to do.
Yeah, he's 1 rail in the 8.
Yeah.
And he can bank the 9 cross corner at the same pocket he's banking the 8 at if he wanted to. I think that was a little bit more playing control.
Yeah, I did too.
He was controlling the cue ball a little bit more there because he doesn't miss banks length of the table by 3 diamonds. Serious 1-hole players don't miss them like that.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I consider this a difficult bank, but I'm not sure he does.
The 9 ball? Yeah, he's ripping and gripping this one. Yeah. Grip it and rip it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Nice shot. Now the 4 ball in the same hole.
Yep.
Yeah, bank the 4 ball with a nice speed.
Oh, nice try. Yeah,
he's bringing the cue ball back around for a safe, and I banked this one back under my arm. Yeah, cross side.
Exactly. Yeah, no, like I say, they like these shots.
The cue ball can come 3 rails back around and maybe leave him a bank on the 1 or the 3.
Yep. No, that's true.
Center of the hole.
Yep.
Oh, and he drew that cue ball out a little bit so it lengthened down into the corner. Oh. Does the 6 bank past the 3 across side?
Yeah, I believe that it does.
If you have not, you're watching this, of course, after the fact because we can't stream this. And you have never been to the Derby City, to the pool players' mecca, you need to make the journey.
It's amazing. No, it's amazing. This is my first year here, and I'm just thrilled.
It's hard to go to sleep when you know that there's 10 world champions still playing matches in the room. How do you go up to your room and go to sleep?
Exactly. All right, so I believe he is going to just slowly push that 8 to the corner and send the cue ball up top so he doesn't leave a cross bank on the 6. So the 8 is blocking the cross bank shot.
Now this is more he was trying to lay him up on the end rail. It was more about the cue ball speed here.
Yeah.
But the 8 is now in the way a little bit too, where you can't cross the 6.
Yeah. Now Dennis has a 3 railer for the 8 in the corner. What's he like here?
I think he's going to bank the 6 over. Oh, he's just going to shoot it straight in.
Oh,
and
put it in the stack. Put it in the stack. Oh, that's nice control. Nice control.
That's a nice cue ball.
Yeah, that's not as easy as it looks on a 9-foot table. You got to put a big stroke on that.
The Chris Smelling 4-railer available here.
That's true. That's true. Oh no, he does. I agree with you, but he's sliding off and coming back up.
Yep.
I've watched Scott play a bit this tournament, and he likes this move.
That's a nice little move, skimming the two.
He really likes to. He really likes to skim it.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, I saw it.
So he's
probably just gonna bank this one ball. He only needs one ball.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he did not.
I
just can't imagine he wanted to make that.
Well, I don't know if that cue ball gets that one ball's going to set up in the way of the bank on the 9 here. Did it?
It almost did, but I think he's got it. Now this is not, to me you got to pound this too, or you're going to double kiss. So he's got to hit it with pretty much stop.
Yeah, he could even bank the 6 back at him too.
Yeah, he could. I think he's going to go one rail on that 9 bow though. We'll see, but you got to. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's a difficult shot.
His line's off just a skosh.
Oh.
Actually, that's
well,
not
that takes
bad.
the 6 out of play, but I think he's still got the 3 ball.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Scott's irritated.
Yeah. If Dennis could have only banks like this 3 ball, he'd take them all day long.
All day long.
It doesn't mean he's going to make it, but
set him up, knock him down.
This is the shot he's hoping for when he comes to play. Yeah. Well, he's human.
Yeah. Oh, this hasn't left anything for Scott here. What do you think about pocketing 3 and just rolling the cue ball up on the 8?
Yeah, that's what I really like that shot.
He's banking this ball, I think. Nope. He's trying to bring his cue ball back out down table to make it harder for Dennis to leave him funny.
Yeah.
And I think he caught the ball just a little fat because it didn't come out as far as he was wanting it to.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, too, proof of how good Dennis's shot was that was similar a few ago. Scott had a hard time getting that cue ball all the way up table on that bottom rail. I mean, you look how far away that was. Trust me, he wanted to be on the bottom rail and didn't get there.
Yeah.
Dennis puts a, you look at the size difference of those guys. Dennis put a better stroke on that ball.
4, is it in?
Oh, that looks pretty in. Yeah, wow.
There you go. I thought that 4-railer was on a couple of shots ago.
Yeah, right. Well, this time he agreed with you.
Dennis must have had somebody listening over here, and he was like, yeah, right, we should shoot that Chris Melling 4-railer. We apparently have an Orcollo mole over here.
Coolio like the rapper.
Mm-hmm. The rapper's nowhere near as cool, though.
He wishes he was as cool as Coolio. Or Coolio. I like it. All right, so Dennis has a game. Scott Frost has no games. Race to 3, no balls. And somebody mentioned to me that I agree that it's better to have 0-0 than just nothing. So I'll put the zeros.
Yeah, because they want that when there's nothing there, it's like, why is that dash there?
Right, yeah. No, I'm
Let them know we haven't forgotten anything.
Right. No, I am on day 3 of my commentating adventure.
Well, you're doing more than just commentating. You're, working all of the working the program is something that takes a little while to get used to doing it while you're commentating.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to mark that.
No, that's a good point. All right, so 3, 6, 9, so nothing on the break.
Well, bring Scott.
Better than scratching, though.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about these breaks in this banks. Just don't want to start out down 1. What do you think he's going to take, Sherry?
He can bank the 9 back under the 6, or he can bank the 3. I think I like starting with the 3 because with the banking the 9, you got to let your cue ball go.
That's true.
So, and these guys are so much about control of that white.
Right.
That it's, and then of course he's going to go and bank the 9.
Now he may feel like he's going to get shape. See, I thought he'd hit that a little harder and get shape on the 1 ball bank.
Yeah.
But he liked that.
Yeah. He can still bank the 1 here, but he's got to let his cue ball go.
Right.
He may come out for the 7 in the same side. He's going to bank this 4 in here.
That was a nice shot.
He may have to take the 1 now. He's come out a little bit far to shoot the 7 here. So he may take this thin bank on the 1. He could cross the 3. He could even cross the 8.
Yeah, if it was me, I'm taking that 7 ball. 1 rail in that 7 ball. and leaving the cue ball down on the bottom rail.
And I think the one pocket players are, you see Dennis in something, because he plays all the games. He's shooting, and a lot of them they're shooting at the side, but these one pocket players are used to banking at the corners.
At the corner pockets. No, that's true. That's true. And the cross banks are really used to the cross banks at the corners. So that was a good try. If nothing else, that pocket's blocked now.
Yeah, it's hanging up, but look at what he's left here for Dennis. And you get this one out of the way, it opens up the 3.
Yep.
All right. That's going to be a smoking one.
Yeah, we just found out the next match we're doing is Chris Melling versus Tony Chohan.
Yep. One of those players will be eliminated after that. That is also a banks match.
Oh, see, I got to know that, Sherry. You knowing how many, who's on buybacks and who's for elimination, that's really important information. That's really strong that you know that.
Yeah, well, you start, when you've been doing it for a few years, you start, because people say, oh, what's this? Especially when you're doing it live and you have your chat going on.
Yeah.
You get used to the questions that people ask so that when you come over here, you're prepared with that information. Plus, sometimes there's nothing to shoot at, or I don't play banks. Do you know the strategy?
So it's good to So it's good to know some other stuff.
You gotta have a
He's from Missouri. No, I like it. Seriously, no, I really do. It bothers me that I don't know it.
Yeah, why? And plus one of we sponsor Railbird sponsors Sky Woodward now, so I was looking to see how many people too besides him hadn't lost yet and things like that.
That's a good point. Okay, so that 3's got a spot up.
Yep.
Scott's got to wait a second.
Yeah, he can bank
Good etiquette for him to relax for a minute, let that other guy shoot, let Dennis take his time. I was watching a match the other night, and they were really crowding each other, and I found it really disrespectful. So it's nice to see these guys. All right, so banking the 1.
Yeah, you're less likely to see that with the top players.
Yes.
Because they want the respect themselves.
Yes. These were 2 guys that were having an issue anyway.
Yeah. Nice bank there.
Yeah, good for Scott.
Is he going to land on this? Man. Going to bank the 6 out cross side, or is, he's banking the 8?
Banking the 8.
Try and go up under it there. That was, I thought it was in. It just a little bit too much curl on it there.
Right. Well, what do you think? I hate to go after the 4 because if it brushes the 2, it doesn't count. Seems like you got to one rail that 7.
Yeah, you got to take the 7 and get yourself a shot on the 3. He's going to stiffen this up so that he can get his cue ball out of the way. He's got to stiffen this angle just a little bit.
Oh, nice try. Oh, boy, there's starting to be a mess in this game, Sherry.
Yeah, no.
Seriously.
And, right now it's here. You one rail the 4, you thin, cross the 3.
Yeah.
Pocket, or, even pocketing a ball here is trouble. You pocket the 8, you leave a bank, you open up that pocket, you leave a bank on the 7 somewhere.
Yeah.
If you pocket the 2 and the 6 doesn't go and take over the hole, you've left a bank on the 7 again.
Yeah. You really, on this rack, you want to be in Scott's position where you only need 2 of these balls.
Yeah.
Because they're all so messy. If you could just get, as an example, this one right here. Boy, he really would like to get that one.
Yeah, the speed actually shortened up that angle a little bit.
Here's exactly what you were talking about, Sherry. He accidentally pocketed that ball.
Yep.
And now Dennis is in a nice position.
Yeah. Now the 7 banks. If he can get on the 3, then he can get under the 4 to bank the 4 back where the 7 is going.
Right. At this level, these guys could make that 8 on purpose, too, to get it out of the way and continue with their run. You never know if that can happen.
If you got it onto a bank where you could make a bank and pocket that ball.
No.
And I'm sure that because I've seen it, like if they make a ball on the break, they don't spot it up till the end of their thing. Yeah. So, like, if he made a ball, pocketed the 8 wouldn't spot up till the end of his turn.
Yep, exactly.
Hey, you did pretty good in your 1 pocket match last night.
I did all right. I was happy with how I shot. I hadn't really hit balls. I was able to play on your table for about an hour, which is really all I need. If I can get an hour on a table, I'm pretty warm. And 1 pocket is nice. You can really pace yourself. Nice shot, Dennis. You can really pace yourself and play how you're feeling. So I didn't have to take any shots I didn't like.
That's good.
And as I got braver and felt better about my stroke, I was able to take riskier shots. Yeah, it was a nice position to be in.
It came just a little too far. He was trying to get on that 4. And now he's going to have to shoot from way up there. I might even just pocket the 3 and let the cue ball drift to the end rail.
Yeah. Boy, he just missed shape on that 4 ball. Just a couple inches, that would have made a big difference.
He might have been hoping it held up in the pocket there.
Yeah. The way he hit it, it looked like he was hoping it would sit in the pocket.
Yeah, but now look what he's doubled up the 4 here to where he can't get to it with that 3.
Yeah. Scott's going to bank that 3 ball and try and hold it up.
Almost looks like he's shooting at the 4.
You're right, yep. Yep.
It's wiggled and stayed in the hole.
2 rail in the 6 ball, 1 rail the 3 ball into the side.
Yeah,
yep.
1 rail in the 3 because
yeah. Nothing's easy though right now.
No,
you don't have to like any of these shots.
He's looking to see if the 6 goes over there, but if he 1 rails the 3, the cue ball may come back and make that 8.
Oh, that would be put him in a good position.
And then it puts him in a good position to make the 6.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing, Sherry.
He's banking the 6 cross side. He already called it.
Oh, okay.
He's going to hit it wide and shorten it up with his speed.
Oh, nice shot. Wow, that was strong.
Now the 3 ball in the same hole.
Yep.
He needs 2 more here. Draw into the 8. Nope. He's going to try and get out.
Nice try.
No. And see, this doesn't hurt him here because of where that 8 ball is.
Yep.
Scott looks like he might have just called the where he's going to bank it backwards at the side pocket.
Yep. 3-3. They each need 2 balls.
No, he's 2 railing it.
2 railing it.
That's a sweet shot, Scott Frost.
That's a 1 pocket shot right there.
That was a sweet shot.
Good job. Just going to pocket this one, eh?
And leave your cue ball. Oh, he's not even going to pocket, tick it out. Yeah.
Yep.
Just a nice little tick. Dennis is going to do kind of the same thing right back to him. Leave the cue, try to leave the cue ball on the end rail. It's actually the head rail, but no. He didn't want to move the 8 ball out too far.
Yep. He wanted to be careful. Leave Scott an inch, he might take a mile, you know. I mean, you never know.
In old school rules, like for even like 9 ball 1 hole, after the 3rd shot, you'd have to drive something else to a rail. They got rid of that rule.
Really interesting.
Yeah, if it was within like a chalk's width or an inch or whatever from the hole, and it gets tapped. After the 3rd shot, it needs to be driven to an. It used to be that you would have to drive it to another rail.
Okay, interesting.
So what do you think about Dennis feathering this ball in, or Scott, and leaving the cue ball all the way down table on the same side of the table so that you can't bank the 8 at the 2?
At the 2, yeah. No, I think that's, yes. I think that's, at some point, somebody's going to have to do a version of that shot.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be on these 2 balls all day. Oh.
Wow.
I think it's going to have to be Dennis.
Yep. All right. Well, Scott gets the shot at it, and he's on 4. So if he can figure this shot out, one way or another, he could win it. We will see. All right. Well, we saw. Dennis probably cross-banking this to the corner, top left, I would imagine.
Yeah. He needs 1 ball. He's going for this. Or what about 2 railing it back at the corner where he is, where if you miss it, you probably don't sell out.
Yep, no, that's true too.
And he's more likely to have a little cue ball control. That ball just died there.
Wow.
Oh, Dennis is at the table. I could
yes.
only
see
the pants. I couldn't see the actual player.
I see. Well, yeah, that definitely died because he does not want to be there. That was not his plan.
No,
Scott only
Scott
needs one
bank
ball.
either of these two balls in, whichever one he's more comfortable with.
Yep.
And it, being the one pocket player, it's going to be the corner bank.
Right. Oh, wow.
Hit sit.
With a scratch.
Sit.
Oh, my gosh. No scratch. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Crazy. I would say Scott's not having a very good time. Scott, I'm sorry.
Well, he's one. There's a lot of these guys you'll never see emotion out of them. Scott wears his on his sleeve.
Yeah.
You know exactly how he is feeling about his play or whatever's going on. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. So Scott needs one. He's got to just desperately want to bank this 6-ball in and just be done and rack these balls and mark up the game.
That little tiny bit that it's off the rail can make this shot so much tough. I mean, it's like double tough with it, just that little bit off the rail.
Yep.
He is sitting at the right. He's got a really good angle on this. Is it the
Was he four-railing it?
He's four-railing it.
He must have been four-railing it. I don't think so.
Chris has got everybody shooting these shots now. Now what do you do? And you got trying to get it back down there.
Yep.
Or he doesn't leave anything easy.
This game is so hard to leave safe on sometimes. I mean, where do you leave Scott Frost safe on that? I mean, and he only needs one ball. But I mean, what else you foul on purpose so that you spot up two balls?
Yeah, that's a pot. Hey, there you go. Make one and follow it in when they're sitting in the hole like that.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get him a bad line on this. How many of those spot shots has he fired in? And I mean, just this year probably, right?
It's 9,000.
And it's January.
Yes, exactly right. Seriously, no, he's done it for money and for free, and with pressure and no pressure, and
Game 2 to Scott Frost, tied up, one apiece.
And I did not get the games. Da da da. Da, da, da. Okay. Oh, I'm a computer whiz. You guys don't even know. Steve Jobs gave me a call. He said I'm doing great.
From heaven?
I'm connected, Sherry. You don't know. All right. Are they taking a break?
Nope.
No, okay. I've been talking to Sherry or to Sophia about Pacific Northwest breaks, and that that we love our breaks in the Northwest.
Oh yeah.
And that I'm noticing in the different parts of the country they don't all necessarily use breaks the same way they do in the Pacific Northwest.
No.
We all use our breaks. We take them. It's a move.
Yeah.
We talk about how we're. It's a whole thing. You would never play a match without taking your break.
Oh no. We remember when I think it was the last year that there was the Chinook Winds Open.
Yeah.
And Scott was playing Shane for the point match or something.
Yes.
And Scott had taken his break, and it was like hill or something like that. And he goes to take another break, and Shane goes, no, you can't take a break. He wins that. And then Shane goes and takes his break right now. It's hilarious.
Now, didn't they also have an issue that same match where
he didn't call the 10?
He didn't call the 10 ball.
The straight in 10 ball. I think that was a little bit more of a joke from something that had happened at the U.S. Open 10 ball or something like that.
Right.
And he was, he was kind of just giving him grief a little bit because he had done the move with the break.
Yes, exactly. And that event we're talking about, there's refs every 4 feet, so it wasn't like a legitimate try to,
No.
There was a ref right there to say, no, that ball counts.
They were clowning.
Yeah, exactly.
It was fun.
Exactly.
They were having fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it was a couple of times things had happened where, in big events, there was one over in the Philippines that year that somebody did something like that too. I don't remember if it was to Alex or who it was.
Okay.
It was, they didn't call a straight in 10 ball. But the rules say you have to call the 10.
Right. Well, his cue ball landed a little tough on this.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even know. I think he technically could bank the 4, but that doesn't mean I like it.
Yeah, you can technically bank the 9 across corner.
Yeah, that's true too.
Short rail.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I agree. I guess speaking of technically, you could bank the 6 ball if you could get it thin enough and cross bank it.
It past. Yeah. I think
right.
Scott's looking for a place to play safe here because they're unless you're banking the 4 back at you or something.
Yeah, I guess we got to remember a ball spots too, so he's trying to be careful of that ghost ball that's about to spot up because it's right after the break.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he made one on.
So he's trying to be careful about that too. Some player his level is going to remember where even us commentators might space it, you know?
Yeah.
He's being a smarty. Oh, boy. Yeah, this rack is surprisingly kind of tied up. That 7 might bank up and back, but barely. I mean, there might be a gap between the 3 and the 1 ball to get back.
Yeah, but
or the 5 and the 1 ball.
Is your cue ball going to move the 1 a little bit? If you
maybe
you got to miss the 1 with the cue ball and the 7.
Yeah. No, these are not necessarily shots I like. I'm trying to look at. I just don't see much. And then safeties are tough too, because on the other hand, the balls are out in the open. You know. We'll see what he does here.
Yeah, this end of the table is a really nice place to be leaving somebody right now because of all of the balls in the middle of the table.
Nice. Yep, I agree. Sitting next to the tournament desk is very interesting. Yeah. My experience with tournament desks is normally, 2 minutes at a time, like everybody else, where you're standing there getting your business taken care of and you leave. It's really interesting to spend, 3, 7, 9 hours next to the tournament desk and listen to everybody, how they approach the tournament desk.
Yeah. They're doing their best job that they can with what they've got, and it's give them a break, man.
Yeah.
Without them, who's running your tournament?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they put up with a lot of flack from people.
Yeah, yeah. It's too bad people are so combative sometimes, I think.
So what, we're banking the 4 ball here?
Yes, I believe so. To the right, bottom left-hand corner. Oh, nice shot, Dennis. That was a great shot.
Yep.
Not easy.
Yeah, but now what do you bank? Bank the 6 past the 3? Yep, that's what he's looking at.
Yep, exactly. No, good call, Sherry.
Yeah. He'd like to maybe even, I'm wondering, does running in, he's maybe miss the 7 so that he can shoot the 7 next, come up just to off the end rail a little bit to be able to cross the 7 short rail into the corner?
Yeah, well, he's thinking about something. There's something going on. He's still cutting in the side, but I agree, sure. He's trying to figure out what's next. I imagine he feels pretty good about this bank and would like a second bank.
Well, yeah, and he can't rub that 5 on the way in. It's got to go clean.
Right,
there we go. Now bounce up. Not too far. I think we're going to be banking this 1 ball next, or the 3 length of the table. Taking the long rail bank on the 3.
Yep. All right, let me mark that ball.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll probably talk him into getting one of those next.
They make a second ball while I'm doing that, and, pretty soon you're lost. All right, so the bank. Oh, nice try. Nice try.
A little short. Pulled that 5 out into a little bit more favorable position there.
Yep. All right, now the 2 ball banks 1 rail up table, I believe. We'll see what he likes. Oh. Yeah.
Is he 3 railing this?
I think he's 1 railing it to the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh, I thought I saw him call it up in the upper corner. See, now this, if it falls, does not count because it rubbed that 3 ball.
Yep. I think that was a 1-pocket shot, a very 1-pockety shot. That was not a natural. That was a good shot. All right, he's going to bank the 2 to the top right-hand corner would be my guess. We will see. Oh, bottom left. Nice shot. Nice shot, Dennis. Oh, he's going to 3-rail this. Oh, no, okay. He's taking the 7 to the top left-hand corner. Some left-hand English.
You mean the 3-ball?
Yes.
These are Cyclops.
The 7, I know, boy.
I do it all the time,
isn't
too.
It, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These are the Cyclops balls.
I know. Oh, yeah. Nice try. Nice try.
Yep.
All right, banking that same 3-ball. Boy, those lights
Cross
are bright.
corner?
Yeah, I believe so. Nice English.
A little bit out.
No.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah. I imagine he's going to end up banking that 7-ball back to the bottom left-hand corner, but we will see. Everything else seems pretty tied up.
Well, bank the 5. If he can get down to the end rail, he can bank the 3-ball to cross corner. If he can get high of it.
Yeah. No, I agree. If we can get high on it, definitely, and a nice severe cut angle on it. Yep.
I've never noticed until now that Dennis plays with a bent elbow.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yep. No, I agree. Nice shot.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got room. He can bank this one.
Oh,
back at him.
Wow, look at that.
And he's going to have to get his cue ball out of the way here.
Yeah, boy, he is. That is a banking with the beard bank right there. That's tough. Oh, no, he's going to 1-rail the 9-ball into the bottom left corner.
This is a shot that people nail on me all the time when it's just outside, like where he wouldn't have, like playing regular pulling.
Right.
You wouldn't be able to cut this ball on the side, and they just fire it cross corner in on me all the time. It looks so pretty when it goes, but
less pretty from the spectator
that's in the
chair.
heart.
Wow, look at that. And that was the game.
Yep, 2-1. Oh, you're going to put your zeros in.
Uh-oh.
See?
Uh-oh.
We're all over
funny.
it.
I know, now it looks funny. Sherry Ross, thank you.
I'll be here all week.
Right, I like it. Boy, it's been fun. Been having a good time.
Sophia box.
I have no idea. Interesting.
Maybe it was her candy.
For her lotion? I don't know.
Her candy.
Dennis break.
Made a couple of balls on the break. Is he going to end up with a... He's got a nice bank here on the 3-ball.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? In the side pocket.
He's made 2 balls on the break. This could be a... the way everything's set and with nothing like right near a pocket, this is a runnable route.
This is right. This is what you're hoping for.
Yeah, you're on the hill. You'd like to not let the champion get to the table.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, if he could bank this 9-ball in, that would be the way to start this.
Nah, I think he might start with the 3. Oh no, he's going to start with the 9.
Yeah, he's not. Looks like he keeps vacillating between the 2.
That's a big word.
Thank you. But yeah, he went with you're right. He went with the 3-ball.
Yeah.
Almost made it. It was a great shot, and I think your point is proven right there. He had natural shape on the 9-ball to bank that in a second, which is why he took it. So
yeah,
good call.
Yeah, we got the 2 balls spotted from the break now, and Scott's going to bank the 9.
Yeah.
Can he pull off of that and open up this 6-8 a little bit, or do you want to keep them together?
Oh, nice shot.
That was sweet. The 8 banks from there.
Yeah.
A little bit of spinach on it.
Oh, nice try.
Needed just a hair more spin on it, and that ball's in the hole.
All right. So it is race to 3.
Yep.
Where are we at? And Dennis has 2 games. Scott has 1. Ball count is 1-0. Scott's favor.
Dennis needs 5 more balls to win this match, and Scott needs 9.
He's 9 banks away, which I guess if you're Scott Frost isn't too crazy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And now,
Well, you think he's going to take the 2 ball or the 6 ball, sure?
I think you got to take the 6 here so that you can get up. And all of those balls being so close together, it makes the bank so hard. The 7 and the 8 are basically taking away your cross side banks.
A big lane, yeah, big lane right there.
Yeah,
I agree.
And Dennis may, or wait, no, Scott's coming to the table now.
Scott,
Dennis just missed. He may take the 2.
Just to get down to that part of the table.
Yeah, because then he could come out around and take the 5.
Right.
Or the 3. Because if he comes long, he could bank the 3 past the 1 by the 1. He could bank the 5 past the 1.
Yep. No, I agree.
If he shoots the 6 cross corner in this lower left-hand corner here, the cue ball is actually going to be traveling kind of close to the side pocket.
Yeah, I agree, and I don't think there's going to be a ton of shots after that to shoot. Yeah.
No, you're going to be looking at trying to weave through those balls there with your ball, and it just accidentally clipped something, and no good. Sorry. Center of the hole.
Nice shot, Scott.
Now he's got a nice bank on the 8 here. Look at how he ended up there. That's pretty.
Oh, that turned out nice.
Yeah. It's almost the exact same shot that he just had.
Right. Which makes it that much easier, too, when practicing it.
Well, he's looking at where he wants to be next after this. Or no, he's going to bank the 4. He's going to one rail the 4.
Yeah, with a bunch of bottom right hand to throw it. So he's going to basically hit it straight into the rail and let that English take it over. Yeah.
English didn't take enough.
Oh, boy.
He almost scratched, too.
Boy, he did.
But now, look at what he's left.
Yeah.
That 4 ball came up, hit the 2, and has made this not that pretty here for Dennis. Dennis does have, he could bank the 2. He could. I'm trying to see if he could. Can he shorten up the 5 to bank the 5, or does he need to? Does he have to go for 2? He could bank the 3 back at him.
I really think he's got multiple choices here. You know, that 4 keeps him from scratching. The 1 keeps him from scratching. I think all those balls bank somewhere.
Yeah.
I think the 2, 5, and 3 all bank at least one pocket.
Yeah. I think he's going for the 2.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, but yeah.
And then it looks like he just changed his mind and is going for the 5.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, he's thinking the same things we're thinking. It's just he's the one that picks at the end, you know?
Well, and Dennis has never won. If you've watched any of his matches, any of the big one-pocket match battles that he's been in, he'll do this. He'll get down and up and up and down, up and down and up and down until he knows exactly what he wants to do.
Kind of see how it feels. Yep. No, that's true. A lot of us lower-level players, we pull the trigger at the wrong time, you know, and I think part of where these guys are at is they only pull the trigger when they feel like they're going to make it.
Yeah.
You know, some of us, we kind of suspect we're about to miss the shot, and we still pull the trigger because we're just not sure what else to do, you know?
Yeah, or, even people, little bit, beginner players, they get in that spot, and it's a tough shot, and they don't know what to do, so they hit it 900 miles an hour.
Oh, hit it hard, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I was in that boat for I don't know how many years, you know.
I think we all still do some. I think everyone does some version of that. Or quick, where you try less hard, too, You also move faster and don't stay down, and
or I'm gonna hit it and hope. What I love when I'm playing somebody, and they say I'm gonna try this ball. No, you go right ahead and try.
I got that cue ball down on the rail.
Yeah, nice hair, Dennis. Look at that.
Yeah.
That looks so funny. Look at it.
You're right. It seems brighter today to me.
It does seem a little bit brighter.
The table looks a little glary. Yeah, I don't know. And it looks fine. Don't get me wrong, but I can.
Yeah, it means.
Oh, he's taking a foul. This is the first time I've seen somebody take a foul.
It's the first one I've seen, and he's going to owe a ball now.
Yep.
So Dennis now needs 6 to win this game.
Interesting.
Yeah, you see it a whole lot more in one hole.
Oh, in one pocket, yeah. In one pocket, and I'm not saying it doesn't make sense here, but it makes a lot of sense in one pocket sometimes. Guy's about to run 4 balls because you're about to screw up. Man, take that foul and give up one of your balls instead.
Give
it's
up
just
one
a better
ball
bet,
rather than
seriously.
4. Yeah, or the game.
And if you're in a hurry, you shouldn't be playing one pocket. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
It's one that, I like firing at my hole. I can count on one hand the amount of games that I have played of one hole over the years.
Okay.
Most of those were played at Dr. Q's in Seattle.
Nice.
But I don't like playing chess. I like firing at my hole.
Right. No, I know what you mean.
I don't even like checkers.
Right. You want to play long darts.
Yeah. Shooting fish in a barrel, something, I don't know.
No, I know what you mean.
Was he one railing this? Yes,
wow.
he is.
Yep. See, and that's part of why he took that foul, because he just got that ball back. He's just not that worried about it. At this level, you're just like, whatever.
He was at -1, now he's at 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at 0.
Oh, good call,
he's
good
at
call,
0.
good call. Thank you, Sherry. About 7 minutes from now, I was going to all of a sudden be confused about how the score was off.
Counting the balls out there. Wait a
minute.
I'm
like, wait a minute. Dag nabbit.
Another ball.
Shot.
Now he's got a ball.
Now he's got one. Got a crossover
across the 8.
Yeah.
He either needs to be on the bottom rail or on that right-hand side rail for banking the 3. Because when it's really close like that on your angle, you want to be to the opposite side. You want to be to the where you're banking it. You're crossing it and banking it like back at you.
Right, exactly.
Otherwise, you get that double kiss. And he may go up to the 7 from here.
Oh, nice try. All right.
What is he? There's a. Okay. Oh, that's right. He's got to spot that ball. But with that 4 deuce down there. Or no, that's got to be the 6 too. No, 6 is no. It's got to be the 4 deuce.
Yep. I agree.
There's no bank on the 5. He's got to bank on the 8 if he wants to bank at the ball. Now you see how he just stayed there.
Yes, right.
The entire time.
Ended in a pose. Yep.
There was just a post in Let's Talk About Pool or whatever it is on Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
And somebody, the question was posed is, what is the most? I have to pull it up and read it.
Okay.
Let's see. Most unappreciated fundamental in pool.
Okay.
And people have put up like stance is important, alignment, and finding center ball and this and that.
Right.
How many people do you know that actually have a complete pre-shot routine and use it every time?
Oh, not enough. Not enough.
Now, these guys, you will watch them, and everything they do is the same over and over and over and over.
Right.
And that's consistency.
Yep.
And Scott staying down, shoot, pause, finish, freeze.
Yeah, yep.
Whatever, and that pause and that free, staying still, watching the shot happen from the table is actually the very last step of your pre-shot routine.
Right. I watched Sky Woodward step into a shot last night, and he looked like he was filming an instructional video. He stood back from it, cue straight up, stepped into it, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Just like you would teach a student that was just learning to play And yeah, it's that consistent of staying in line, keeping your body in line, keeping your arms in line. It's just all those tiny things make the difference of a tenth of an inch that makes the difference of making the ball or not making the ball in this game. Well, it just is what it is.
This game is all about muscle memory. And if you're not doing the same thing over and over and over again, how do you make that proper memory?
Right, exactly.
So for me, my answer, of course, was a pre-shot routine.
Right, exactly. Now, I'm starting to think these guys are on a break.
I think Dennis might have decided to take a break there.
And that is going to make me pull up our commercial. Or it's not.
Huh. It's not working? Ah, you got to get rid of the starboard before you can do anything.
Thank you. Brought to you by Bad Boys Billiards.
It's the same thing like with your drawing.
Right. My ears are breaking. Hey, this is fun. I like it. Been having a good time.
So many people, they get oh, I didn't never do that. How often do you stand there with your friend and do exactly this?
Right, exactly. So, I agree. Yep.
And then they sit down and they go, oh my God, that's so much fun.
Right. Yeah, it's been a good time. No, I had a couple people say, have you done much commentating? No, but I mean, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? I'll get better as I go, too. I'm not that worried about it. It'll be all right. Just like you said. Talking about pool, I'll be all right.
I can do that.
No, and that doesn't mean I don't have things to work on, though. I love the information that you know about where they're at with buybacks and how many people are in the tournament. And that's a big deal. Seriously.
Well, those are the things that people are going to want to know.
Yeah. Almost need a tournament cheat sheet. You know what I mean?
Or you can just go and look, when you see who's playing, you can say, oh, they've already defeated this one, this one, this one. Or, whatever. Just little tidbits of information like that, or the questions that people ask when you actually have a chat going on.
Right.
Have they lost you? Do you have your buybacks? How many left? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, he was supposed to change that.
Oh.
I told him I'd rather not have my fucking name up there than next to theirs. I don't want quality confusion. I love those photos.
Oh, aren't those nice?
Family,
yes, yeah.
Yeah, when I came up, and he's like, well, it's streamers and your photos go together, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'd rather not fucking have them. Either A, people are going to associate my quality with theirs, or theirs with mine.
Right.
And I don't want people to think they're better than they are, or I'm worse than I am.
Right. No, I get it. Oh. Yeah, no, I gotta stand up sometimes. My feet start bothering me. It's a nice thing about being here, though, versus some other spots. Mm-hmm. There's enough room to stand here. You know what I mean? That means a lot to me. Seriously, if I can't stand up, then I'm like stuck on a plane, and I'm gonna have a fucking problem.
I'm gonna run over and check on my equipment.
Hey, thank you, sir. Of course, of course. Thank you. Whatever you're good with, I'm good with.
Looks like I don't have to back here.
Oh, awesome.
And he's coming from that way, so.
We can see it from the map time. When we first started, it was like 2 hours plus.
I was just going to go check on our stuff, make sure it's okay. Is it okay? It is now. What's wrong with it? Oh, I don't know. The camera's all out of whack. I was just going to know if you haven't had anything over there, so I had no commentating this match. Oh, they're back. What do we got for 2 o'clock? They do the draw. Next round. What's up, Colin? How you doing, buddy? Next round draw for one hole.
So I just saw Dennis walk back. I assume there's a Scott Frost somewhere.
Yeah, so 130.
But they're getting there.
So there's nothing to pick from.
I don't remember whose shot it is, so we'll find that out when one of them steps up to take the shot. And we'll see.
These guys have that feather touch where they can make that cue ball move like an inch, right?
Without fouling.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's, there's some speed drills out there that you can do, and learning to you set the line balls up on a line across like the first diamond.
Yeah.
And you shoot the first ball to move as little as possible. Then that next ball needs to go just a little further, and the next ball a little further.
Interesting.
And
really?
you start to where you get the speed in your arm. It's something that Bert Kinnister teaches.
Really?
And you want to get learn to get like 7 balls in before the side pocket.
Wow.
It's not easy. And the next ball has to go past the next one,
Okay.
or try to get all 15 in before the end rail.
Okay, interesting.
Not easy to do, but it really if you do drills like that. A lot of people don't like doing drills. You're playing pool.
Yeah.
Just it's I had to get over that with 8 ball after I really started to learn to love 9 ball. You have to get over the. You're playing pool.
Right.
You're playing pool. It doesn't matter if you're shooting the ball into the hole or not. You're playing pool.
Right.
But things like speed drills and stuff like that are a huge part of the game.
Yep. No, I agree. I like some of the drills sometimes because it changes it up. Sometimes playing pool gets a little boring. I want to do something different. You know what I mean? I like drills. I got I got stickers at home. For making ball layouts and I like changing it up.
Yeah, there's I do if I'm getting ready for a pool tournament, if it's 9 ball, I'll play rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'll if I shoot the 1, the next ball I'm shooting is the 9. I'll do solid stripe.
Okay.
I may not decide. I'm not going to go the 1, the 9, the 2, the 10. I'll shoot whatever one I want to next, but then I have to shoot the coordinating stripe.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And so
Interesting.
little
Just
thing, make it a little bit different. Change it up, and it makes practice more fun.
Exactly. Yeah, boredom is what kills a lot of practice. All right, so it is Dennis's turn. I just saw Scott walk back, and he's going to do a little ticky.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to be back at like we were at that ball hanging in the corner.
Yep.
Game ago.
I think that's what we're going to see. Until one of them comes up with a better plan.
Yep.
So Dennis just needs one more game for the set. Scott Frost needs 2 more games for the set.
Yeah. So have you had anybody interesting over here working with you? I know, like Sophia last night had Mitch Ellerman commentating with her.
Wasn't that cool? Yes. I had Steve Booth, who is doing the One Pocket Hall of Fame. I had the Candyman, famous player out here in Kentucky.
Oh, right on.
And I think that's about it. Rick Jones and Sophia and Sherry Ross.
Oh, you got that Sherry Ross
I got that
chick.
Sherry Ross chick, yeah.
No.
She's a hoot. So it's been cool. Bill Stock has been in the booth with me.
Bill Stock? You mean Baldish? Bill says, I heard my name.
Yeah, Bill Stock broke me in my first few commentating sets this week.
We got him broken in Vegas. He didn't know how to do anything. We made him, at first, he would just sit there and do the commentating. Well, then we made him do all of the everything so that he knew where everything was, because we were playing and one of the events and everything, and he's really taken off on it.
That's cool. No, that's neat.
If you don't know who Bill Stock is, he used to be the head of rules for CSI. Retired, I think, 2 years ago now.
Okay.
Which Rick Jones took over that position.
Okay.
As the head of rules. Uh-oh. I think it might have come out just a teeny bit too far.
Yeah, well, that's the game they were playing was,
I think he's left Dennis a couple of options here. I'm looking at he could possibly even shoot this too between the 8-3 with some spin and bank this ball up table.
Yep, no, I agree.
A little slow spin.
Yeah, so it has time to hold.
Yeah. Yeah, and he can bank the 4 too.
Yeah, he's trying to just double check, does that 4 easily go somewhere? Because if it does, that'd be nice. Now, I think he might end up playing a safety. We'll see. They've been so careful up to now.
Yeah. Yeah, these last 2 games, they've been really tight.
They really have.
Well, you're done after this. Both of them have already used their buyback.
Right,
you lose, you're done.
Yep. Well, and they all go by kind of the same strategies for what do you do when you're ahead, what do you do when you're behind, and
like
that quickly happens. Yeah, that quickly happens in this race to 3 banks. So you quickly get to, like, they start out kind of going for lots of stuff, and then they shut down and go for a different kind of strategy.
The one pocket saying, when you're ahead, you're the lamb, and behind you're the lion, right?
Right. That was a good shot. Yeah, you're either protecting your lead or you're trying to catch up.
Yeah.
One of the two.
And we were talking a little bit about it last night, that sometimes I can come back and bite you in the butt. You're up on somebody 2 games to nothing. They may have made 1 ball in those first 2 games, and you're just making everything you shoot at.
Right.
You don't put that fire out yourself.
Yep.
Now, if you shoot at something that you normally make and you miss it by a mile, maybe now it's time to start and tighten up a little bit.
Yep.
But you don't put that fire out yourself.
No, I agree.
It's not till 6.
Justin Hall and Billy Thorpe, nice. 1 pocket.
Nice.
That's going to be a good one. Kevin's over there picking out some matches for us as well. Bad Boys and Railbirds in the house. Recording free matches for you guys. And we are doing the best to pick the cream of the crop. The people that you all want to see.
Yeah, it's one of the advantages to the situation that we're looking at here.
Well, yeah, when you're here with the tournament directors. Well, and it's easier right now because there is AccuStats, and you absolutely should support them. If you can't afford the whole week, get the final couple matches or whatever it is. I mean, you got Federgorst and who was he playing? Chang and Orcollo and Filler.
Yeah,
the final 4.
Right. It's amazing.
Great matches.
And it's the 10-foot Bigfoot, the 10-foot table.
But because they have that going on, they're not cherry picking matches from the other events right now. So we get to cherry, but because we've had once the Bigfoot's done, you might think you got a match. They could have ever said, no, we're going to take that one. Go.
Well, and I mean, really, from what you just talked about, I mean, actually, AccuStats is filming a different event. It's not really Derby, you know what I mean?
Well, right now they are, but once this is over tomorrow they will start doing Derby matches.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Starting with the semifinals and the finals of the
bank
pool.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So once that's done, they will start cherry picking matches
too. That makes sense.
But yes, we've got a couple of streamers here doing, recording, not streaming, even though we are streamers, recording so that we can bring you guys the event. Not everybody can come here.
Yeah.
Or maybe seeing this now you say, I have to go.
Right, exactly.
And that's what Diamond's hoping for.
Yes. No, I have definitely been in the position of one of the players who's at home waiting for this event to end, knowing that the videos are going to be posted up a week or so after it's ended, Well, that's what I'm looking forward to. But in this world of Hulu and other things, some of us are used to waiting that extra time to get something for free, but I also know friends that are doing the AccuStats either by themselves or in groups and spending the time watching it on.
You can do both,
as a group.
Though.
Yes, yeah.
If you want to know what's going on here now, and and it's like we're not covering the same matches.
Right.
So you might do their pay-per-view, but you want to see more of what happens.
Still want to see this exactly. No, I agree. I think he's cross-banking the 2-ball.
Oh,
the 3.
Oof.
Nice try.
No.
Either way, it's been a great opportunity. We're lucky to be doing this.
Yeah, we are. Now, which way, if you're Scott, do you... Oh, I can't, but thank you.
Okay.
I wish I could, but I can't.
This pack of gum's been sitting here. It's a giant box of Costco gum. And I'm going to steal some.
So which way do you, if you're Scott, do you bank this 5 ball?
I am to the left because I'm afraid of touching the 7 ball, or not the 7, the 3 as it goes in, and having the bank not count. So I got to bank it to the left. Now, if I'm playing 1 pocket or 9 ball, really, I'd go to the right because it's gonna. I got those balls to help me.
Oh yeah, I mean the pocket can be huge. You can bump the rail and go in off of them. You can skim off of them. You can go in straight. Yeah.
No banks is a whole thing.
He's left Dennis the 4. He's called it long table.
Yep. Nice try. So they have been stuck here at this spot with 6 balls on the table for a bit now.
Yeah.
Trying to make something happen.
Doesn't happen very often where there hasn't been, I haven't seen it, even with, the non-world champions. I'm not going to call anybody here a weak player, but the non-world champions, even with them, it does not this long between balls being pocketed.
Almost. Well, he didn't touch 7, but he also didn't make it.
Yeah. Yeah, but now look at what he's done. What does Dennis do? You can't, do you put the 3 over there? Or the 5? Do you bank the 5 over there and just make it even worse? Being that you're behind a little bit here?
To add to the cluster.
Do you go for the 2-rail flyer on the 4 ball back at you?
I think I might bank the 4 into the 5 and just sit, but that might leave a bank to the side.
What about here, pocketing the 8 and let the cue ball just roll in
behind
I like
that
2-3-7?
Yep. No, I like that. Especially if you can make sure to really get in there so he can't bank the 8 ball when it spots back up.
Yeah.
It's hard to know what he wants to do, and there's a player standing behind him, too, so he's got some extra hesitation.
I think he's going with the pocketing the 8.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, he may not even pocket it. He's just going to bump it down there.
Oh, he doesn't want to take away from the mess.
See, I would like to have gotten a ball out there in the open for me to be able to run out with when I get back to the table.
Yeah.
But he's Dennis Orcollo, and I am not.
Right.
I am far from.
Right.
I would never second guess him. Okay, I can't say never. More than likely not to. So what do we got going on out there also? Omar Al-Shaheen and John Brumback playing round 10 of the banks. James Aranis and Danny Smith will be playing a little bit later.
Nice. I watched John Brumback play yesterday. He plays good. Good banker.
Tony Chohan and Chris Melling, which you guys will be covering over here.
Yes. Oh, boy, these are some great shots these guys are playing. Is he 1 railing the 7 ball to the corner?
That's what it looks like. That might be in the heart. Oh, it went a little long.
Oh, man, that's too bad because
that English just kept taking it a little bit.
He waited a long time to have any shot. Yeah, that's too bad.
Ruslan Chinikov and Francisco Bustamante out there playing.
Nice. What website is that?
This is DerbyCityClassic.com. If you're looking, I don't know if it's up after the tournament, but that's where all the information is.
All right.
So what's Scott gonna do here? Just gonna push the 8 up on the 2.
Yep.
We're back to playing Tinker.
Well, and it kind of worked last time. I mean, he didn't make the shot, but he got a shot.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I guess.
Now he was standing there just to make sure because that 8 ball was so close to the rail. When they just touch it, it can roll down the rail but never touch it. So that's why we talked earlier about them giving each other room, but that's why Scott was standing there for that shot.
Right.
Was just to be sure that the rail was contacted.
Yep. No, especially the older cloth is the more it'll have a little groove there next to the rail, and it, just like you're saying, sometimes it will hit that groove, especially one pocket or banks or safeties. You're hitting it so soft, it will find that groove sometimes and actually just roll on that groove and never actually contact a rail.
Yep.
No, I agree completely. That was, boy. And that is kind of the game of chicken that they're playing right here, too. Part of what they're doing is not only, with not leaving each other a shot, they're waiting for somebody to foul. That's part of what they're doing. Is this going to be as powerful as anything else? As soon as you double hit a ball or miss the ball or don't hit a rail, you got to spot one up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I think he's going to get that 8 out of here. Yeah.
And try to stick him. Oh, he didn't want it to hit the 4. He was wanting him to just stick it on the 2 and get that 8 out of there.
Yep. Going to make the 8 maybe. Make the 8. Roll the cue ball up under the 4 ball for safe. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I think that 5 might bank 1 rail, but we will see. Hard to know. Update. 1-2. Dennis has 1. Scott Frost has 2. Race to 3.
Oh no, that's the game. Game total. Ball count is 1-2. Game in favor of Scott. Game count is 2-1 in favor of Dennis.
Now, I don't know. Is he 2-railing the 8 ball? Is he just doing a safe? He's sliding under the 4 ball? Yeah, sliding under the 4 ball. Breaking those balls up a little bit. It's a gutsy move.
Yeah, I guess crossing that 2 is really tough. He doesn't really have the angle to get the cue ball out of there.
Right,
so
right.
Not going to really be crossing the 2 here. Did the 8 come down far enough where he can bank the 8? And I don't think he's going to, because you sell out if you don't make it.
I think he can aim at the spot where you would rack, but I don't think he can get any more left than that. But we will see. Now he looks like he's looking like he's swinging at it, crossing it over for the bottom right-hand corner, maybe.
Swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
Oh, we also, for the banks.
Oh, wow.
Out there right now is Shane Van Boning and Josh Roberts.
Oh. Dennis got one finally.
He banked the 8 in?
Yes.
I didn't see, where did he bank it?
Into the side pocket. Side pocket,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think he could see that much of it to cut it that
Sure,
fast.
we have had 6 balls on this table for a long time. That was a long time to wait for somebody to make a ball, seriously. Yeah. Now, what's he do here? Banking it to the side, I imagine.
Yeah, cross the 3.
No.
I'd like to let everybody know that I swear I didn't pull the alarm.
Sophia Tran pulled the fire alarm on her way down.
Oh, no. I did not hear a fire alarm.
I grabbed one off of the counter and maybe I did it.
All right, we'll see.
I didn't have one in my purse. Okay, that one must.
All right, so he's banking it to the bottom left.
Your name's on the room too, so you can go up. Yeah, I'll give you mine. I'll go get one, but I had to put your name on the room in case something happened.
2 railing it, nice. Good shot, Dennis. So Dennis needs 2 more.
You guys look over and watch me looking at a phone with the light and everything. No. I was like, I couldn't sleep again last night because I was trying to. I did sleep, finally, but.
That's why I was so quiet when I left today and I came back in.
Nothing would have woken me up. Nothing. No.
Wow.
So I feel like 100%.
Tough.
But I'm trying to find a way. It's all fake. No, I'm trying to find But I might end up saying no on Monday.
All right, so he is banking that 3 ball.
We're scheduled to check out Saturday, I think.
Oh, nice try, nice try.
I go and get my so might as well, if it's cheap enough, might as well just stay here instead of going and moving to town. And it's the prices right now because everybody's leaving.
Yeah.
Way down.
Way down. That's like what? Like $60 or something.
I think he's he's going for that top right-hand pocket.
Yeah, he only needs 2 balls here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's firing the 2, and he would like to roll the cue ball, stun the cue ball forward a little bit, maybe to shoot the 4 next, or come back out for the 7.
Right. No, I agree. Oh, that was a good shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and this 4 ball for the match. I really think he'll shoot the 4 here and not the 7. Because the 7 he has to cross with English. He's got to spin it to get the cue ball out of the way because of the angle that he's on for the bank here.
Right, exactly.
He could do a 2-railer too. Back up into that upper right-hand corner.
Yeah. Yeah, and he had a 2-railer earlier.
Sophia's putting up graphics.
I kind of studied a little bit.
Look at you go, girl. All right. Did he make a ball? I didn't see what happened. Nope. Scott's at the table.
Here we go.
Thank you, Sophia Tran.
What'd she do to our starboard? She broke it.
Sophia!
There it is.
Look at. Oh, I'm basically a computer whiz. It's kind of amazing. All right, so 3.
Yeah, we're right. So
Okay. Then I feel good about it.
Bank this 4 that I thought he was going to bank before, and he didn't.
Okay.
Now he's looking at banking the 7 length of the table to the bottom right-hand corner. He just called that.
Okay. Instead of crossing it over for the bottom right, or the top right. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he likes the way he's going to control his cue ball better here.
Sure. Yeah, he's letting that English.
No, cue ball came out.
Yep. Well, 1 rail. Left's got a 1 rail in the corner on the 7 ball.
I think Sophia's getting a fan club. That's in the heart. No, it's not.
Oh, nice try.
Nice try.
Scott, yeah.
Yeah, things just, they're not rolling right for him.
Right.
Now, have you been to his room?
Whose room? Oh,
Scott's.
no, I have not. No, I have not.
He has diamonds in there, doesn't he? Or
Yes, he has diamonds, and then he's got beautiful lights. Boy, it's just a beautiful setup.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet. I'd like to go, but yeah, I was trying to remember. Did he have gold crowns or diamonds? But I was pretty sure it was diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds.
Because that can make a difference too in your banking.
Oh, definitely.
Going from one to the other.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a world difference. All right, Dennis, this is a game ball right here.
Match.
A little short.
Yep, it's short, and it's gonna bump that 4 and get funny.
Oh boy. And Scott is right up there.
Scott's
He's not trying to crowd him, but Scott's just had it. He's just ready to make something happen here.
He can't get a roll.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, can I just get a roll?
Yeah.
Or if that 7 rolled down just enough maybe for him to bank this 4 ball. Nope. Gonna 3 rail the 3.
Oh, he's frustrated. None of those balls none of them do what he wants them to do.
Yeah.
They're
Nothing easy.
They're just all an inch wrong at doing what he wants to do. That 3 ball so close to the rail, it's just, you know.
He may come up behind it and just tip. Start doing this ticky again.
Yeah, see, I just don't think he has the patience to do that right now. I think he's just going to fly at stuff no matter what.
Yeah, he's getting frustrated. Nothing's rolling his way.
Right.
You know, sometimes you feel like the pool gods are completely against you.
Right.
And when you care so much about it is.
Yep.
People see them lose their temper, this or that, and think that they're just hot under the collar or whatever.
Right.
When it's your bread and butter, when it's something that, you work so hard for to be able to do and to execute and stuff, and it's just not working. It's frustrating.
Right.
It's like you get an artist that was painting like Monet yesterday, and now you can't draw a stick.
Right, exactly. Yep. Yeah, pool has its off times, cycles. So we'll see. I think I gotta think Scott's gonna cross over that 3 ball for the bottom right hand corner, but we'll see what he ends up doing.
Where's my smooth?
Her lotion.
No, I do not have Sophia's lotion.
He's got my hair tied.
But thanks. All right, so he made that one, so that makes him feel good.
Yeah.
Good for Scott.
Yeah, but now what?
Now, well, sure, he's got an issue now. Now nothing.
2 rail the 4?
Maybe.
Just
I would
bump the 4 to the rail over by the 7.
Yes, I would probably cut the 4 into the bottom rail and up into the 7 and just have them sit together to double up and send the cue ball up table as far as I could without hitting it hard. Yeah. Yes, what he just did. That's what I'm saying.
Yep, nice shot.
Yep. And then Dennis is going to probably roll under the 4 with right-hand English and barely bump them. It's from here, I would say that 7 is not touching a rail. So
I'm wondering if he can thin it to the left-hand side, pocket the 4, have the cue ball hit the end rail, and come in behind the 7 ball.
I like that. Yeah, I like how you think about that. No, you're right.
Yeah, get the ball out there where you got an opportunity to win. I'm always looking for a way to win.
Yep, to further the game. Yep. No, he liked what you said, Sherry. No,
good shot.
You're right. Now I say the 7's on the rail. What? At some point, but I'll figure it out. At some point, yeah, but I'll figure it out. All right. So
he might be banking this ball. It bumped the 7 and the cue ball came. They separated a little bit.
Okay.
So Scott may be banking this ball.
Scott has a whole video dedicated to how he likes to go for stuff. So I would say
his Power One Pocket videos.
Of course. I mean, I assume. So it wasn't now, but I mean, at some point, I would imagine he's going to try for something. I mean, Dennis is on the double hill. He's on the hill for the set. He's on the hill for the game.
Yeah. Well, the only other guy that likes to shoot more, when it's his turn, is Tony Chohan.
Right. No, and like we had talked about before, you do the math. Scott is 8 banks away from winning this set. You know what I mean? So he would like to just get those 8 banks in and be done, or lose, and let Dennis is 1 bank away from winning.
Yep.
He would just like to figure that out, make it happen one way or the other. I can understand. And there's a time limit. If you give Dennis too much time, he's going to do some crazy bank and win. You know what I mean? You can only play so many safeties. You got to make something happen.
Yeah, well, and we were talking before. He is not one to rush into anything, and he's going to look at every option that he has before he pulls that trigger, and he's going to pick the best one because he plays percentages.
Yep. No, I agree.
So Scott missing a ball. Scott should have 3, right?
Yes, I didn't. Yeah, see, I'm not hitting the update. Is the problem.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm like, there's a ball missing.
Yep.
All right, 1 rail in the 7, cross corner.
This would be for the whole shooting match right here if we can get it.
And here he could have shot either one of those two balls. He's just
shoot.
shooting his, the one that he thinks is his
most
best
comfortable
shot.
with, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, some people, if they've got an opportunity to shoot a ball to the left or to the right, well, which one am I better at shooting?
It's personal preference, so there's no wrong or right either, exactly. Some of these guys, especially at this level, they're specialists at certain kinds of shots that are difficult for other people because they've just super practiced that one shot.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind sometimes too when somebody takes a shot that seems counterintuitive.
Yeah.
It's if you went to their home pool room, people would tell you, "Oh yeah, he loves that shot. That's it. He's a cross-banking fool or whatever." People
one of my coaches called a road shot. You got to have a road shot.
Yeah,
where it's the shots where people like to play you that for a safe, but for you now it's a hanger because you've practiced it a million times.
Yep. Exactly.
And so they all have their road shots.
Yep. All right. So once again, Scott, you think he's crossing the two, or you think he's playing safety?
I think you bank it back at you, maybe.
Oh, these guys love that shot. They do. Yeah. Now, would you do that with kill or follow? You going to try and cross over it a little bit? So he's trying to figure it out too. He looks like a golfer right now, trying to read the line.
Yeah, he's looking to see does he have enough rail available. Can he bank it to what would be his right, left?
From what I'm seeing in the monitor, I think he can bank it to the top right-hand corner with top English on the cue ball, and he's going to slightly cross over that 2 ball. Now, but that's from the monitor.
You want the cue ball to go to the side, just over to the side rail, so that the 2 balls got room
to the long rail, right? And because the angle is so minimal, the cue ball will just gently float, and it won't bounce back off the rail. But Sherry, I don't know.
But we're over here,
right? Exactly. I don't even have my cue.
I think it's what he's doing. And if he could hold it right there, that would be more. That would be ideal.
In
because
a perfect world,
because then he could turn around and bank the 7 ball.
Yes. I just don't believe that if he holds it, he has any chance. I think if he holds it, the 2 hits the rail before it even gets to the side pocket. Now I would say he disagrees with me because that looks like
center
bottom. Yeah. Yeah, but
then it caught the side rail like you said. Oh, look at this roll.
Oh, wow. It was a 2-way shot, Sherry, but he went for it and played safe. Hey, respect,
Yeah, no, nice roll there. Then, pool guides are saying, you toughed it out.
Right,
eventually that horse has got to change feet.
That's really true, too. That's for real. This job's getting better and better.
Well, that's what we're trying. Oh.
Yeah, Dennis doesn't like anything he sees. Boy, that was a fortuitous roll by Scott Frost there. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, can he bank it long?
I think if you'd ask Dennis, he'd say he can't do anything and he's not happy. Yeah, he really doesn't want to leave Scott a 1 rail, I mean, this is the kind of shot where you screw it up and you leave Scott a 1 rail.
Yeah, or what if you just you take the foul here?
He took a foul earlier.
Yep, take the intentional foul. Did he?
I'm sure it did hit it. It rocked. Yeah, it rocked.
I'm one of the ones that misses those, just millimeter misses hitting the ball.
Yes.
When I try and do those.
Oh, now all right, that's nice. Scott's going to bank it into the side, or attempt to.
1 rail in the left-hand side pocket.
Yeah, taking the 3-hole shot.
Somebody plays golf.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What a try. That was an effort.
Man.
I always hit those in 8-ball when I'm trying to bank them up in the corner, and then I hit it funny and it goes in the side, and I'm like, why don't I know that shot when I want to shoot it?
Exactly. All right, so he has 1 rail, and I would imagine he's going to cross-bank that 7 into the side for the win of the set in the game. I've noticed that these players love that cross-bank.
Yeah,
my money's on Dennis.
Yeah, he's more than even money to make this, I think.
I think so too.
It is a little thin.
Yeah, and he's and the cue ball's on the rail, which is negative. Yeah.
Well, the side that he's shooting from is open to him a little bit more, which is why he's shooting this. And
oh boy, look at he moved all the balls.
Yeah. Well, Scott's got a chance to get this game now.
He does. Now, I think that 7 is dead center in the table.
It's almost. It's just the tiniest bit to the right there of the spot.
Yeah, if he's going to bank, it's got to be to the top left-hand corner on the monitor.
Yeah.
Is my opinion. Now, he could bank the 2 ball.
Bank the 2
to
first.
the bottom right, yeah. See what he likes.
Oh, he's banking the 7.
Now, if he does this pocket speed, he kind of gets a natural safety if he misses it. But that was not pocket speed, so he might left Dennis a shot.
Dennis can cross this 7 now.
Yeah. And again, if he does this pocket speed, the cue ball's going to come down to the bottom rail and hopefully not leave Scott much if he misses.
Yeah, they used to say in one pocket, the first guy to freeze the cue ball to the end rail is usually the guy that wins the game, right?
Yep. No, that's one way to spot somebody that might be holding back their skill level a little bit on you too. Is if they just keep magically leaving that cue ball dead on the rail. Yeah. It's hard to not do that once you get used to doing that. You get good at that. Hard to make yourself not do that because you're hustling somebody. Yeah, a guy can miss on purpose, but boy, it's hard to change your speed.
Oh no, that's how I watch how you bridge, how you grip the ball, and your cue ball.
Yeah, the cue ball.
Cue ball tells everything.
And it's a match,
and
folks.
A match. There you go, Dennis Orcollo, your victor.
Orcollo. Good job, Dennis. Hey, Sherry Ross, thank you very much.
Yeah. Scott Frost eliminated.
Right. Oh, poor Scott Frost. Well, I'm sorry.
It's all right. All right. We'll be back later with another one.
Yes. Mike D, Sherry Ross, Bad Boys, Birds Productions, Bad Boys TV.
Bad Birds in the house.
And Bad Birds. Railbirds.
That's what we call it when we're working together. We're Bad Birds.
I like it.
All right. Bye.
Railbirds, glad you guys are here.